Terraform Latency is a project that transforms public data, corporative reports, new articles, and studies into an interactive system. When you use artificial intelligence application, the processing takes place inside a physical warehouse somewhere in the world with servers that continuously consume water and electricity. That warehouse needs to be built in some territory, powered by some electrical grid, and supplied by minerals extracted from some specific region. The atlas map where that infrastructure exists, where it is being expanded, and what is organized when it arrives. Each layer reveals the different parts of the same system. In Ireland, data centers already account for around 21% of national electricity consumption, more than all urban warehouses in the country combined. In Netherlands, Meta attempted to install one of the largest data centers in Europe. In Frankfurt, residents who have lived near server clusters for a decade consistently describe the outcome the same way. Constant noise and concrete expanded over what were once residential areas. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, Amnesty International documented the forced displacement of communities, child labor in cobalt mines, and systematic exposure to toxic materials without protecting equipment. On the decision-making power corporation hold. The toxic legacy of electronic infrastructure is already inside living organisms. PCBs from electronic equipment accumulate in orcas at a level that causes reproductive collapse. PBDAS, flame retardants used in electronics, reach polar bears in the Arctic through chains that span thousands of kilometers. You monitor regions of the planet: Europe, Africa, Asia, South America, North America. Each one carry levels of energy stress, social tension, and systematic corruption. The clock is running. Every choice, investigate one region, ignore another, imperialize speed of ecosystem, carries consequences that cannot be undone. Art here does not illustrate the problem, it simulates the power structure that produces it. Terraform Latency was built as an act of information disobedience, to connect what was public but never linked together, to turn fragmented data into consequences you can feel. Remember, there is no premature solution, only the continuous maintenance of a fragile system. The cycles begins again, the same forces return. Welcome to Terraform Latency.